Hi guys, and welcome to Trucking Along with Kiersey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. This is your rookie tip for the day. When I started, I decided I was going to get a notepad. It's like a little tiny legal pad that I clipped to my dashboard, and I made two columns. One was my routing. You know, I-80 to exit 52 to whatever, right? On the second column, I had found truck stops every 100 to 150 miles that had 300 parking spaces or more. These are usually TAs and Petros. The reason, and I did that every 100, 150 miles. I made a list of the exit numbers that they were, and then that way I could gauge my time. If I knew that I only had, say, an hour left and I wasn't going to be able to make it to that next 100 miles, then I knew I should park at the stop before that. And I would definitely have to have parking. That's something that you really have to understand in trucking, is you cannot start your day as a new driver until you know exactly where you're going to park at the end of the day. And when you have routes that you can have more than one day on, stops, loads that you have more than one day on, then you have to gauge, well, how far can I get? You know, if you stop at 9 hours of driving, if that's where you have parking, people think you always have to do the whole 11-hour clock. You don't have to do the whole 11-hour clock. A lot of times I would get to like 8 or 9 hours and I would know that this huge truck stop is there. What happens is then if you shut down earlier, your 10-hour break starts earlier, so you get to drive earlier. You just have to make sure that when your last day of driving comes that you will be able to make that load, and you have to take into consideration your 14-hour clock and, you know, the time and the distance and the miles, but that all comes with time. One of the hardest things, I think, for new drivers, and the scariest thing, is the backing. And if you set yourself up with this tablet and this little notepad giving you while you're driving and you can see it. I mean, I took paper clips, bent paper clips, and had it in my vent with a little clippy thing. You know, it's not hard to manufacture one of them things. And I had my route written down, and then the truck stops every 100, 150 miles that I knew that I would be able to find parking. The really big truck stops always have parking in the back. Truckers are lazy. After driving 500 and 600 miles, you don't want to walk like 2 football fields to get to the truck stop and take a shower and eat. But when you're new and you're scared and you don't know what to do, that's the easiest thing to do. It's the easiest thing to do. Know exactly, have a bunch of different alternatives. And then even if you have a delivery, let's say, and you need parking after there, make a list of a bunch of different truck stops in the area, and then you can use Trucker Path to go and see when you're leaving what the parking situation looks like there. But as much as possible, I always tried to do the really big truck stops. As I got out on the road years later, probably like maybe a year later, when I felt better, I start looking for the little mom and pop Gulf stations, or Sinclairs or Irvings, or because some of the smaller places, they might not be a truck stop per se. They may not have laundry, they may not have showers, or they might have only one shower because they're a really tiny place. But when you stop there, they might have room for 10 trucks and there's only 3 people there. So in some parts of the country and some places, you will find places like that, and, you know, make notes of them. So thanks for watching me. Like, subscribe, share, and comment below with any tips and tricks that you have for rookie drivers, and I'll make a video out of it. Have a great day, guys, and I hope to see you out here trucking along. Bye.